We're at the Bailey County Courthouse, and we're talking with Judy Coffman. She is the new Bailey County Director for the Office of the Aging. Now, what are your hours and days that you're here at the Bailey County Courthouse in the Office of the Aging, Judy?
We're here Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and Friday from 8 to 1.
Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and there's no break for lunch?
12 to 1 normally.
Okay. And then just on Friday mornings?
Yes, 8 to 1.
And, in the afternoon too, 1. And so, now, Judy, how long have you lived in Muleshoe?
We have been here for a little over 20 years.
So you know people here, and they know you. And tell me some of the things that the Office of the Aging in Bailey County takes care of.
We're over Meals on Wheels. We take care of things like transportation, the Veterans Affairs.
Now, wait, the transportation, what is that?
Mm-hmm. The Senior Citizens Van can pick up and take you to doctor's appointments or just errands in town. You do have to, I believe, be 60 or older to qualify for it. And Herschel Harden is our driver and has been doing that for several years. Does a great job.
Now, so if you need the van to take you, say, to a doctor's appointment right here in Muleshoe, or a doctor's appointment in Lubbock, or did they go to Amarillo?
Plainview and Clovis, I believe.
Plainview, Clovis, or Lubbock, or Muleshoe, or you need to go shopping in Muleshoe?
Yes, they can go to the bank, they can go buy groceries, whatever they need to do.
And so how do you get the van?
You can call the office here at 806-272-3647, and we'll get a hold of Herschel, and he'll call them.
And so now, is there a cost of that service?
They do take donations, but no, not necessarily, but they do take donations.
And this is for Bailey County residents, I see.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Now go ahead. Veterans?
We help with different people with Medicare and Medicaid questions. I have some people that come in and I help them fill out their checks to pay their bills and just various community services.
And now, how do you help the veterans?
Being new to the office, and there's not really a lot of training or anything here, I'm not real sure yet, but we do have lots of different things that we can do. There's different forms and things that I have. To be honest with you, I'm not real sure what all.
But a veteran could come in, and I'm sure you could find out.
Yes, if we can't do it, we'll find out who they can get help from.
Okay, good. And now tell me how you get to your office in the Bailey County Courthouse.
When you come in the south doors, I am the very first office on the left.
Oh, that's easy to find, right on the first floor of the courthouse. So that, and of course, there's a handicap accessible, and also there is handicap parking for senior citizens or anyone who is handicapped.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, tell me about Muleshoe Meals on Wheels.
Okay, Muleshoe Meals on Wheels is donation funded here in town. We have about 40 people right now that we're servicing. We have some volunteers that go out each and every day. We have 3 routes, and they take them nutritious meals based upon their diet, prepared by our hospital here, and they're delivered right to their homes. But not only do we deliver them a meal, we're able to check on them and speak with these people and make sure they're okay.
I'm sure that some of these people don't have many visitors, and so that's a wonderful contact from the outside world.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of them, that's the only face they see all day long. And just this past Friday, we had an incident where a volunteer got to a house with their meal and could hear the person hollering for help. And the doors were locked, couldn't get in, so they called 911 and was able to get her the help instead of her laying there all day long.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, do you have plenty volunteers?
We could always take more, either somebody to help out on a route or to use as a fill-in if somebody's unavailable, but you never have enough volunteers.
How many volunteers do you have at the present time?
Probably around 20.
And now, if you, on one day, how many people do you need to deliver Meals on Wheels to these 40 residents of Muleshoe?
We have 3 routes, so you need a minimum of 3 people. If you can take someone with you, somebody can drive and somebody can run to the door, and it helps.
I'm sure it does. Now, if someone wanted to volunteer to deliver Muleshoe Meals on Wheels, what would they do?
They need to contact me here at the office.
And give us that telephone number one more time.
806-272-3647.
Now, you received a wonderful contribution from the Claunch family just last week for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels. Tell us about that.
Yes, ma'am. We were the recipient of $2,500 from the Monsanto Fund, and it was from Brandy and Jason Claunch. And their children came up, and we took a picture last week, and we just had a good time of fellowship with one another. And those funds will go towards our local Muleshoe Meals on Wheels.
It stays right here at home.
Yes, ma'am.
And memorial contributions do too also.
Yes, they do.
And, of course, the Monsanto picture with the Claunch children is on our TV screen on Channel 6 in the Mule Train, and also on our website, muleshoetv.com, and Facebook and Twitter and everywhere.
Yes, ma'am. I saw that at lunch, actually.
Well, now, tell me about Muleshoe Meals on Wheels. How does it actually operate? Do you have a board, or are you responsible, or how does that work?
Okay, we do have a board, and David Gray is our president. We have myself, I'm the secretary, and then we have some other members of the board. We help make decisions and different vendors and different things that we need to do to keep Muleshoe Meals on Wheels going here in town.
And those meals are delivered what days of the week?
Monday through Friday.
So they're weekdays, and do they start out at 11 or 11:30 or what?
Usually 10:30 to 11, our drivers will go pick up and start delivering.
And so do you have any other board members?
Yes, we have Deborah Redwine, we have Charles Bratcher, Shonda Black, Robin Dickerson, Becky Hawksbergen.
And now tell me, do you meet on a regular basis, or is it just when need be?
I believe it's once a month.
Once a month you actually meet. Well, that's good. And is there any other services that you can provide the senior citizens of Bailey County?
I'm sure there are. Just give me a call. I have people call me about wheels and different things all the time, and we just find out the information and help them.
And, of course, Judy Coffman is the new director of the Bailey County Senior Citizens, or director of Bailey County Office of the Aging. Now, Judy, like you said, you're not new to Muleshoe. Tell us about your family. Who is your husband?
Okay. My husband is Jeff Coffman. He is the pastor of the Calvary Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. We've been here for a little over 20 years. We have 2 children. Our daughter, Kaylin, lives in Midlothian, Texas, and our son, James, and his wife and their 2 boys also live in Midlothian, Texas.
So you have some grandsons.
We have 2 grand boys, and they're awfully grand.
Tell me their names and ages.
Micah James will be 3 this week, and Isaiah Daniel turned 1 in December.
And now tell me about your children. What do they do?
Okay, Kaylin is working for Home Health, and she has several elderly people with Alzheimer's and dementia that she takes care of. And James is the new pastor of Grace Baptist Church in Midlothian.
My goodness. Well, how wonderful. Now, did they go to school in Muleshoe, your 2 children?
Yes, they did. They're both Muleshoe graduates.
Wonderful. When did James graduate?
In 07.
And Kaylin?
04.
04 and 07. Well, thank you again for talking with us, and don't forget that right here in Muleshoe, Monday through Thursday, the Office of the Aging is open, and the hours again?
8 to 5.
And close just 12 to 1 for lunch, and then the hours on Friday?
8 to 1.
And not closed for lunch?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. And you certainly, if you are a senior citizen or you're concerned about a senior citizen or you have a senior citizen in your family that lives in Bailey County, Judy Coffman is the lady to assist you in any way she possibly can. Thank you, Judy.
You're welcome.